Hey, accidents happen. But if you're in a movie, sometimes accidents can turn out to be amazing. In fact, some of the most memorable moments in cinema were actually the result of mistakes that the filmmakers decided were too good to leave out of the finished movie. Here's a look at some movie bloopers that were too good to cut. Guardians of the Galaxy. Alfred Hitchcock coined the term MacGuffin to describe important objects upon which the plot of a movie revolves, like the briefcase in Pulp Fiction or the Infinity Stones in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. As any comic fan will tell you, the Infinity Stones are incredibly important and powerful, which is why it's so funny when Chris Pratt as Star-Lord just straight up drops one.
Let us see what you brought.
It looks totally scripted, but according to the DVD commentary, that was an actual moment of clumsiness from Pratt. But the moment works, so director James Gunn left it in. The Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. As war looms and the loss of Rohan seems imminent, Eowyn stares off into the distance as the camera reveals a wide scenic shot. As she does, a flagpole whips in the wind, and then, perfectly expressing the mood of uncertainty and destruction to come, the flag rips off the pole and flies away. The metaphor was not only beautifully apt, but it was also totally accidental. Director Peter Jackson didn't plan for this, it was just really windy on that day of shooting. The Princess Diaries. This movie made Anne Hathaway a star, and the DVD has become a slumber party classic for little kids. It's a classic ugly duckling story of a girl named Mia who finds out she's the heir apparent to a small European kingdom. But she's so very awkward, you see, falling down all the time, as she learns how to carry herself with the grace and poise befitting a royal. At one point, Mia is dancing on some bleachers in the rain at a private school with her best friend when she takes a pretty nasty tumble.
Look just right. Number 3.
That's no stunt woman. And that wasn't supposed to happen. Hathaway really did slip, falling hard, but it fit in so well with the character's awkwardness that it was kept in the finished film. Casino Royale. The idea was simple. Bond girl rides a horse along the beach and Daniel Craig swims up to her. But as he floated up, the actor ran into a sandbank, giving him no choice but to quickly stand up on his feet and stomp out of the water. Suddenly, Bond is standing there, muscled up body on display, along with some very revealing swim trunks. Casino Royale was a reboot of the Bond series, so most fans assumed this was an homage to the classic scene from the first Bond film, Dr. No, where Ursula Andress emerges from the ocean. But it was actually just a lucky accident. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones wasn't the only raider of the Lost Ark in Raiders of the Lost Ark. There was also evil French archaeologist René Belloc, who suffers a doubly horrible fate. Not only does his head explode, but he also eats a fly. Well, okay, not exactly. During a close-up of actor Paul Freeman, a fly appears to crawl right down Belloc's throat. Freeman later revealed that the insect actually flew away after crawling around his lip for a moment, but some judicious editing after the fact made it look like the cold-blooded Belloc just ate the fly instead. The Usual Suspects. The police lineup scene early in the movie is crucial to the plot of The Usual Suspects. It's where all the criminal main characters meet to arrange a big heist. As each character steps forward to read the line police told them to read, none of them can contain their laughter, perfectly setting up the dynamic between the characters as well as their collective disregard for the cops. But the laughing wasn't in the script, and it wasn't a directorial note. No, the cast of The Usual Suspects couldn't stop laughing because actor Benicio del Toro couldn't stop farting. Co-star Kevin Pollak says he farted on like 12 takes in a row. Director Bryan Singer got so mad with the cast's inability to focus that he yelled at them, which probably only made them laugh harder. Rain Man. Speaking of farts, Rain Man is that rare film that won the Oscar for Best Picture and also included one of the most memorable fart scenes in movie history. Brothers Raymond and Charlie are in a phone booth together and Raymond passes gas.
Uh-oh, fart.
Yeah, Charlie Babbitt, I'll hold.
Fart.
Did you fart, Ray?
Fart.
How can you stand that?
I don't mind it.
That was real and accidental. Stars Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise both managed to stay completely in character, setting up a classic moment in cinematic fart history. Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.